Hello guys, Garcia here. This is part 7 of our Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines Clan Quest mod playthrough, playing as a Tremere. Now we are going to do the Malkavian Primogen quest to follow the main quest here. Hogwarts symbol on the house. That looks like
You.
Harry Potter.
What are you? No. You should get out.
That's the Quaging lady, right? What's her name? Ming Zhao. Yeah, Ming Zhao. So in the last video we worked on several side quests. Now let's work a little bit on the main one. So we can't change anything here because I only have one experience point, so hopefully we won't get in any sort of trouble here. This quest is mostly exploratory, so we don't have to fight anything beyond these ghouls here. They will be throughout the house. I'm not going to use my weapons here. I don't want to spend any shots, any bullets here. So I'm gonna go with the fire axe all the way, and we'll keep using our auspex here. The damage obviously is not going to be good. We don't have a melee build, but at least we are going to have a lot of bullets for later. After this one, if I'm not mistaken, is the museum quest, I think. So another quest that doesn't require combat.
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking
Trying to remember as I go here, where should I go?
Unique interest to my
Oh, I remember this room, so I have to hit the correct lever combination here,
It seems the stream of
which I don't remember.
has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study.
Let's reinforce aspects a little bit here and
Birth to psychology are slowly
recharge.
disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological
Let's let the good doctor
time and again in favor
talk a
of the
little bit.
sophistic practices of Freud.
This one
Chronology
gives defense. That's pretty good.
Dopintilism and the rest of the old guard
this
is
is the
fallen by
hint.
the wayside. Its champions all silenced in death.
So I'm going to
My unique
just click around here and see if I
Would
can
that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be
just randomly
suspicious
hit
that I returned
the
to
combination here.
political discourse 50 years after my apparent death.
Come on.
Better that I continue my studies into the psychosis
There you go.
in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as
Guy froze there
validation
for a
of
second.
methods. I am confident no cure for my condition or that of my beloved
Keep talking, my man.
Another
maybe not.
unfortunate casualty to tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only
This is
as
probably one of the
resources
best
for the breadth and depth of human
atmospheric
psychoses, but
quests
also
in the
as
game,
a
right?
mourned disappearance of that peculiar
Especially the first time that I played. It was very cool. Walking around with the voice of this guy just telling the story of the place in this monotone voice. It's one of the best voice works in the game when you think about it. It's perfect. Another one that would be hard to replace nowadays if this game was remade from scratch, right? Now I have to remember how to open the way here. Oh, maybe not. Well, the camera went crazy there for a second. I don't know why. But looking for whys and hows in this game, as I've spoken in earlier episodes, is a waste of time. So let's just go. I don't need to kill everybody, but I'd rather kill them now instead of, aggroing someone ahead and being attacked from behind, so might as well just clear the way. Obviously with a melee build this would have been way faster, but it's not going to be complicated.
Often I reflect with great regret.
The only part that can be trouble here definitely is
My studies
when the
proceed
fire
with
starts,
late
because fires there does aggravated damage and stacks pretty quickly, so you cannot
My subjects grow restless without proper
step on it
supervision, but I
constantly.
cannot pull myself back from
This is probably one of my favorite places in the game
How many nights
to look at, which is funny because
gazing from the
here looks
tower
pretty
aloft,
okay,
pondering
and here looks basically terrible. A bunch of boxes stacked on the mountainside here. But hey, that's the magic, right? You work on the side that people will check out the most and forget the other side. Especially in this era of gaming. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this part. It's coming back to me. The Auspex defense bottom is winning one this year. Oh, there's a lot of ghouls here. I don't even know if they are ghouls, to be honest. I imagine they are. I don't think all of these are Malkavians. As far as I remember, they are patients of the doctor here, Dr. Grout. I'm going to try to remember where should I... Oh, so this is the spot. But I probably need to use some sort of lever first, right? Not here. Well, I'm going to
After decades
leave them
of
be here.
solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city
obviously
is home
just-
to an entire society of similarly
just run
afflicted individuals with whom
past
I've only
everybody here. You
recently
don't need to kill anybody here.
They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains.
I don't know if there's anything up here
A set of symptoms such as invisibility,
other than the levers.
even a sort of lycanthropy. I have accepted the role of
Oh, they stopped.
primitive,
They didn't come
or
after
clan
me.
Malkavian, the dreadfully winsome label applied to the particular strain of vampirism I suffer.
Well, this one was faster.
Surnamed for some
I didn't know the
supposed
combination, I
vampire
just
father figure
winged it.
of old. Or poppycock grown from a backward culture that seems
Oh, I
entirely
remember that there's a part here that
children's tales and the fiction of
instantly
Victorian
kills you.
romance, when it should concern itself with
I
the
think there are some
science
lasers here.
behind their suffering. No matter.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
taken
I remember this. So we basically have to dodge this
office for no greater
by pulling down the
reason
levers
than
and opening the way, right?
research. I must make mention.
I don't
that
remember
even among my would-be peers in this
how I
rocky
do this
body
here.
of vampires, the level
So I'm just
of
going to
paranoia and superstition is frightening.
keep pulling stuff until the way has opened. Oh, now I'm remembering. There is an artifact here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Tarot Fang. I think this is the frenzy one, right? Yes. Doesn't really help me all that much, but oh, I have to pull the lever too. Or did he?
I could not help but notice the dressing of ladies
this one?
chose for their
Okay.
siren song.
This one?
It is born of habit, from addressing their unwashed, ill-educated subjects, or from their own deep-seated
Just pulling stuff here
beliefs,
to see what
their
works.
linguistic flourishes belie
Honestly, I don't know.
superstition over the providence of empirical reason that must be an all-pervasive theme in this society of darkest night. Damn it all, now I'm doing it too.
I haven't pulled every single one here. Maybe I'll have to be down, right? So down, down. There's one, down two. There you go. Okay. So it's less about remembering what was the correct combination that I used back in the day. It's basically more about just keep doing it until you get it right. Not that complicated. Puzzles in this game are basically like puzzles in the Resident Evil franchise. Just super simple, super obvious, nothing too crazy, just to switch things up, you know, and give you a different experience from the survival horror.
As I expand my dealings with
You
the
are like
vampire government,
being
I
chased
have
by
encountered a disturbing new
10
symptom.
zombies and you have to stop to do a puzzle to open a door and stuff.
I would hear voices emanating from other vampires, voices that are not their own, but which seem to have insight into their lives beyond what I could gather from.
Oh, there's a key for this somewhere.
Echo from
I can obviously use blood buff here, but I don't want to spend any blood.
certain if this symptom belongs to my strain.
So let's. Here I have to kill them. I don't think I have a choice. I'll try to feed on one of them here. Man, that's a lot. You know what? Let's just kill them faster here. I'm going to leave just one. There you go. Now I have to switch back.
One powerful vampire whose name I shall not commit to recording in the interests.
Is she stuck? No, she's just chilling. Come on. There you go. So I'm going to reinforce all specs and use one blood heal. So let's heal a little bit of the aggravated damage. The claw guy here does aggravated damage, as most claw guys in this game do. Okay. I suppose this is the key, right? To the... Yeah. So, bunch of blood packs, which is pretty good. I don't have any. If you remember, I sold all my blood packs to the poor guy on the beach that also bought the bubble bomb and the holy steak. Our good friend, Thin Blood. Here I also don't have to kill everybody, but I will, just for the sake of it. Oh, I remember that in this version there's the extension. This door leads to an extra place here in the mansion. I think. There you go. Let me see if I can open it. 5. So yeah, we can. So it's not opening. There you go. Some ammo. I'm full because I'm not using the revolver anymore, thankfully, because it's awful. I think there's an extra item here, so just so we can get all the money we can get, because since we are using firearms, we are going to spend decent amount of money just stocking up on ammunition. I don't remember the way at all here, to be honest. So let's just do what I've been doing so far, which is keep trying until I find a way. Locked. That was fast. Bye, lady. Well, I think we already found a way. I think I thought this was going to be a little bit more complicated. Oh, this is the sunlight room, right? Yes. So let's. There's a lever. There's a body here. Driver's license. Who's that? Oh, Kent Allen Ryan. This is the sire from Patty, from obviously the Patty quest. So that's where he ended up. Let me use blood heal here just to remove some of the aggravated damage. Oh yeah, I remember the spot. That's a pretty cool spot. Probably a bunch of billionaires must have this type of construction work done in their house, right? Where they have special rooms that look like space or look like a desert or look like Star Wars or something like that. I need to pull a lever somewhere. Did I not pull the lever on the sunlight room? Maybe not. That's why. There you go. Oh, so that was the problem. Oh, these are our guys here. Well, thank you. I wasn't expecting this guy to help me. He did. Damn it. I forgot that when you have these scenes, these cut scenes, what happens is you lose your disciplines. So I lost my accumulated aspects. I don't think there's anything down here as far as I remember. I just remember that there's an item here. Yeah. Morphine bottle. And I remember also that the mannequins will change positions. Yeah. First time I played this, obviously kind of scared me a bit. I think it's here. Or not. I have to... Yes. I think I have to touch the door first. Or maybe not. Yeah, that's it. Bye. This is one of those things that is a nice, cool little thing, but has no real purpose other than being kind of cool, just like the inverted room here.
Stop doing that.
So let's go. Guy hasn't seen me yet. Damn it. Come on. Let me in. Well, bye. There's another one here. Subscriptions. Oh yeah, so here's where you read. Not in this version, but I think there's a version that has a special story about, I think, Grout here. I think we're going up, right? I actually don't remember. I think so. Oh, so we reached the place already. But I think we need to go back. There's an item here to get.
Hey, stop right there.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a very lucky one. I was not expecting this one to work, but it did. With the extra blood points here, we can heal a little bit more of our aggravated damage before the fire. I don't think there's any more items down there, so...
I fear others. I am no longer safe. I know it.
This is one of the things that happens in this version. You can't see Grout's wife here. So basically the story of Grout is a doctor, like a psychologist, or some such thing, and he becomes a vampire
Constant and merciless.
and starts having relations with the vampiric community here in LA.
He will go to any length
So
to
what
achieve
happens
his ambitions,
is
and he knows it. I
his
know.
wife has a disease, so he's treating his wife.
Protect my beloved one.
So, but because he's a Malkavian, he starts hearing voices and he starts
Was constructed with security.
basically living with
But at that
a bunch of
time,
different
I was
people
not privy to the full range of
on his head.
vampire capabilities.
So he puts her
The
here
voices
to protect
echo
her,
in the twisted
kind of a
corridors of
stasis
my sight. Dark whisperings of a macabre
situation
and
here.
formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
I'm trying to tell the story, but at the same time, I'm trying to avoid paying attention to what he was saying. So he gets more and more paranoid. So he locks his wife in this while he looks for a cure for what she has. I don't know if she's a vampire too. And turns out he was right, because he gets killed. And as far as I remember, is LaCroix, right? Either LaCroix or someone for LaCroix. Because of his Malkavian powers, he knew too much. Alright, so now we start the fire. So he's the only part that I'll have to save here just to be safe. Okay.
They load be burned by the flames! Count is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand.
Alright.
As you burn,
Gunfeld
tell them it was
Bach.
Grünfeld-Bach whose blood
Gunfeld.
this run.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just use Auspex and wing it. The problem is I don't know the way, so I'll have to just walk around and see if I find it. So the fire is going to start following us, right? Oh, Auspex didn't show this guy here. So we already started taking some aggravated damage here. How we are doing here? They are coming, but they are not close. Well, got lucky. The guy just died with one. Oh man, we were so close. I was just worried about the guys that were following me, so I'm like, that's probably fine. You can't step on the fire in this place here.
Count is dead? As you blood.
That's what I get for being curious. So I'm not going to look behind my shoulder now. At least now I know the way. It's a conflicting feeling because Strauss tells you in the game that you have to rely on yourself. You have to be able to collect information and be able to use it on your own. But as you can see, if you get too curious, you get burned, literally. So no curiosity, no looking back, bye. So there you go. Let me heal a little bit here. Let me deactivate inspection. Okay, so this quest can be slightly annoying at times, but because it had been a long time since I've done it, it was kind of cool to see the house again.
Evening there. Sure, I'll open her up for you. Jeez, I could go for one of them double spaces.
Good old Chunk, always dreaming about food. Hello,
The
Miss.
Primogen still haven't been contacted by Grout. Grout's... Bark! Bark is a hunt. Look at me. It means I need to confer with the Primogen on this. You're becoming quite... The manifest from the Dane shows there was... Yes, of course.
Alright, I got some extra money here.
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. There is a degree of immediacy attached.
Sure. The problem with the museum is that you usually need some stealth in that quest. I don't want to spend these points here now. But we have an extra advantage here, which is we have Dominate. We have the Trance trait, which is the one you get with 1 point. So what I'm going to do is probably dominate the guard at the beginning of the... I don't know if it's the basement or probably the basement of the museum, so we can deactivate the cameras and just avoid the most difficult or annoying part of the quest, really. And after this quest, we are going to go back to Santa Monica because I need to get a few quests from the PC. I think after this quest, we are sent back to... not back, we are sent to Hollywood. So, as far as I remember, in the original one, you just simply appear in the museum. In this version, they restored the outside stuff. Or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Okay, I don't think I need stealth here yet. Oh yeah, the dino. Okay. I'm going to activate Auspex here just to see where the guards are. I think there's a set of keys here. Yes. I'm actually remembering most of it. Our good old frozen guards here. As you can see, my stealth is not as good as it could be by this point. But if I can not spend points on it, I will. Because stealth is way too situational. It's not something that you necessarily need to keep adding points all the time. I'm going to have to make the loop here, because I'll have to follow their pattern. So there's one guy coming, there's one guy going, I have to be between them so I can go down the stairs here. This is also one of the coolest maps of the game. I think this dude's going to make noise here. Yeah. Damn it. That's unlucky. That's very unlucky. Oh. That was pretty close. That was very unlucky, man. So I'm pretty sure this is the wrong side, right? I think you need to open the doors on the other side. No, I'm actually correct, I think. So there's a bathroom here somewhere? No. Yeah. I'm actually indeed wrong here. Auspex really helps here. I don't remember if you can't get caught, or if you can't fight here. One of the two, or both. But just to be safe, I just like to not get caught at all. There are a few quests in this game where you can get caught but not hurt anybody, and then you are able to complete it. So I have this key is for... I don't think I need this computer. Oh, I remember I have to use the vents, right? Yeah. I remember now. Oh, there's a guy here too. Alright, so we are basically fully detectable here. Alright. Which side? I actually don't remember. That's where the guard is. Yeah, for sure it's not here. Yeah. We have to get a key here. I'll try to climb here, but if I can't, because these vents are just complete cluster. There you go. My god, they are so annoying. Their collision is so completely all over the place, you know. Even the dog agrees. If you are here, the dog. So let's not get caught here. Come on. So I'm going to renew Auspex once, and I'm going to already look for trance here. So no, that's not here. Yeah, I think it's here. So okay. I don't think there's any guard here as far as I remember. So we're good. There's an item here somewhere. The items in this game are so underwhelming, right? It's just a bunch of drugs that you sell. Some like watches. So let's see if I can put this guy on a trance. I actually don't know, to be honest. I know that trance doesn't last a whole lot, so there's a camera here too. Alright. So let's see.
Hey, come on.
He already noticed me. The fact that he's out is actually good. I think you cannot hurt them, but I think you can actually just, as I was saying before, there's one of the quests that you can just wing it. He called backup, huh? That's why I told you guys that my stealth was low. So let's just do it. I think it's going to be fine, for the most part. They're not going to do enough damage against me here anyway. 2358. Oh, I I need to do the Pisha quest here, I forgot. There you go. That's the fetish. I'm gonna wait for this guy to... I'm not going to push my luck here. I'm gonna wait for him to pass. Man, they are multiplying. They are all here basically. So what I can do is I can move around them. There you go. Damn it. Come on, come on. I need this guy to move. Damn it. I'm trying to hit it, but the camera... What the hell happened with the camera? I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest. I am stuck backwards. You cannot make this stuff up. For real. Just look at that. That's the Bloodlines experience. That's why you were watching this video, just to see the beauty of the craftsmanship. Just look at that. I don't know how to fix this. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I do remember that there's a way to change cameras. Here, there you go. That was awesome for all the wrong reasons. You cannot make this stuff up. I would never be able to write this stuff down to do in the video. The camera is stuck here for some reason. So let's just wait for Ben to walk a little bit. Actually, it's not gonna happen, is it? I'm going to use trance on this guy that's closer here. Man, that was one of the funniest bugs I've ever had in this game, for sure. So they are already shooting. I usually have 5 stealth here, which is basically enough to do the whole thing, but since we can do it this way, we might as well, right? Alright, so I apologize for the noise. The baby here is being a pain in the ass. Not mine. So, be careful here. Damn it. Come on, leave me alone. Alright. That's our guy here. So let's save here, so we can get some extra. I think he gives us rhetoric points, if I'm not mistaken, which would be scholarship in the original one.
I can't understand why someone would...
So let's be very careful here with the options.
Oh, Armageddon. No,
I need to...
Thin Bloods rarely exhibit features or
Thin Bloods, Gehenna,
humans and
Signs of
What
Gehenna,
prophecy?
fascinating stuff.
for 3
There you go, I got it. We are the next evolution.
Yes, I've heard that theory before.
I agree.
Remember,
Goodbye, Beckett. There you go, I did it. The idea here is not to be stealthy, the idea here is to just avoid combat. And I basically use my body as a shield just to avoid fighting the guys. He gave us a point that was pretty good. We basically avoided spending 9 points, 9 XP points.
What?
I have to feed too, but luckily this is Elysium, so I don't think we can frenzy on Elysium, if I'm not mistaken. Captain Dramatic here.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions, no one else will.
Leadership.
I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
That's probably my favorite line of his.
I've had my fill. The blood hunt on. At least I can. Stolen! Stolen! The I want him. The Nosferatu lurk. Hollywood's Baron is an anarch named Isaac.
Oh, Isaac, I have forgotten about it.
Anarchs downtown, but find Gary and get him to talk.
So he's not in the good mood. We are close now. Closing on our haven. We have to do the Gargoyle quest first. And I also have to get a few quests from my PC, so we have to go to Santa Monica. And we have to feed too, so in the next video the first thing that we are going to do is to feed and to distribute some points here. So that's it, guys. That ended up being a huge cluster, but at least was a funny cluster. So that's it, guys, and I see you guys on the next part.